And you're tuned in to the Yamaha Continuous Jam here at the East Coast Music Awards in Sydney, Nova Scotia. Broadcast live on Eastlink Cable. I'm Adam Cook, and joining me now, the act we just had up, Art Ward of Art Ward Thin Ice from Bathurst, New Brunswick, home of the Acadie Bathurst Titan. Welcome, Art.
Hi.
All right, good to see you here. How'd you feel playing that set?
Oh, it was great. It's very nice to be down here and to be around other musicians and try to promote my stuff. And people are so friendly down here. It's beautiful.
First visit to Cape Breton?
Actually, it's my second.
Okay.
And the people are so nice.
Oh, that's good stuff. That's good stuff. Now, I noticed I was looking through your album, Art Ward Thin Ice, or your first album, I should say, and you dedicated it to probably the man who's influenced you the most, Bryan Adams. What kind of an influence has he been on your style?
Well, my music style would be sort of the same style as Bryan Adams, and kind of like towards April Wine. I mean, those are the musicians that I really grew up with, and so my writings are more like towards that area.
A couple of Canada's finest rockers there. Well, it certainly shines through in the music. That was a great set you just had up there.
Thank you very much.
Now, tell me a bit about the success you've had early on with the CD up in your home area of the Bathurst area, northern New Brunswick. I understand Too Many Nights and Wild Kid, two of the songs from that CD, did really well local radio up there.
Yes, Too Many Nights, they played it 3 times a day on CKBC,
wow.
136 in Bathurst. And it made it up to the top 15 singles, and matter of fact, with Sheryl Crow and Bryan Adams.
Wow, that's fabulous. So were you and Bryan side by side on the chart at one point? How did that work?
Well, our radio announcer, Mike Scarry, the morning man, he told me, he sent me a fax saying that my song made it up to the top 15. With Sheryl Crow and Bryan Adams, so I was probably right behind them.
Really mind-blowing there. That's
right.
Terrific. Good stuff. Now, you're hard at work on your second CD, I understand, and I
Yes.
want to ask you about a couple of the songs that I understand you're working on for that. You're working on one about the Kosovo crisis, is that right?
Yes, it really touched me a lot, seeing all the news coverage about the Kosovo crisis and that. So I wrote a song. It's called NATO, Please Take Us Home.
Okay.
And matter of fact, there's only one guy in the band that heard it.
Oh, is that right?
I have it recorded on a multi-track. So we will be doing that probably next month.
Okay.
And a few other tunes that I wrote.
Incorporating that into the set list then soon after that, eh?
Yes.
Okay, good stuff. And another one, and this probably hits close to home, actually, given your trip to the ECMAs here in Sydney, is about being away from your wife while you're on the road, is that right?
Actually, the last song that we did was called Our Little Angel. I wrote that when our little boy was born.
Okay.
And and the song The Love That Grows Inside of You is the one when she was carrying the baby.
Okay.
So one for when she was carrying the baby and one for delivery.
You could have written a different song for each of the 9
Yes.
months there. You could have had a whole new album already.
She's keeping me going.
Oh, that's wonderful. That's great stuff. So tell me a bit about being on the road. Where have you and the band been? I understand the band is based in Rio Grande, New Brunswick. Is that right?
Well, we're based in Bathurst.
Okay.
I live on the outskirts of Bathurst, probably 7 miles out. It's called Rio Grande.
Okay.
Rio Grande, New Brunswick.
All right.
And but the rest of the guys living in Bathurst area.
Okay. Yeah. So where have you guys been touring over, say, just the last few months? Where have you been?
Well, actually, we haven't done too much this year. I've got calls from a promoter saying that they want us to back up CCR.
Oh, wow.
Coming into Bathurst at Bathurst Civic Center. So that's in the works now. And also, we've been playing a few bars and stuff like that.
All right, CCR, were they heroes of yours as well growing up, or?
Yes, I'm around that age.
Wow, well, that's something else. We're not trying to date you or anything here. We're not trying to do that.
That's all right.
Yeah. Well, listen, I want to thank you very much for being a part of the Continuous Jam and for being a part of the broadcast here.
Thank you very much.
All right, and good luck the rest of the way. We're looking forward to that second CD.
Thank you very much.
All right, Art Ward of Art Ward Thin Ice from Bathurst, New Brunswick. This is Adam Cook, and you're watching the Yamaha Continuous Jam on the East Coast Music Award weekends in Sydney, Nova Scotia, live on Eastlink Cable.